Hi, and welcome to today's daily reading, which is for the 30th of August. And today's daily reading is upside down, but here we go. Affirmations for the Inner Child by Rokelle Lerner. And she also has written daily affirmations for adult children of alcoholics. And I'm in silence. The jackhammer has just stopped, so I'm hoping that I get 5 minutes of peace and quiet to read your page here. Okay, so August 30th is titled Being, with a subtitle of Today I Will Allow Myself the Freedom to Be. Consider the wildflowers. They do not work hard to be beautiful. They do not strive for a place in the meadow or on the hill. They simply are. My inner child needs to be appreciated for being, not just for doing. I have spent much of my life in busy preparation. All the commotion is designed to keep me moving, to keep me from failing, maybe even to keep me from remembering or feeling. For at least 1 hour today, I will consider the wildflowers. Perhaps I will lie in a meadow or on a hill or in my own backyard with a book. Then I will allow myself to be like the wildflowers, not striving or frantic, just being. If being brings memories of painful feelings, they can come to visit, but I will not allow them to stay and destroy the flowers. Today, I will allow myself the freedom to be the best of my God-given gifts, me. How beautiful. I love that. Let's be like the wildflowers. You know, they don't strive to be beautiful. They just are. You know, they don't strive to have a place. They just do. Wow, they simply are. Lovely. So let's all be wildflowers today. Maybe not for an hour. That's maybe a big ask. But if you can, for a few minutes today, remember to be a wildflower. Not striving, nor frantic, just be. And here's the kind of important bit, I think. If being, because when we're being, we're kind of often silently being. You know, a lot of the time when we're just being, it's kind of calm and silent, but it allows sometimes the painful memories, the painful feelings to float to the front. You know, those ones that we keep at bay because we keep ourselves busy, we keep ourselves frantic, so they can't get to the front because the front is full of our busyness. But when we allow that busyness to halt, it allows sometimes these painful memories, these painful feelings to come visit. And that's a nice way to think of it. They're just visiting. You know, you don't have to sit them down and serve them dinner. You know, you don't have to set up a campfire and have them, tell stories to you. You can just allow them to visit. You can notice them, you can welcome them, you can say hello, and then you can say, actually, goodbye. You can imagine there's a house, and your feelings come in the front door, and you see them and you think, well, maybe I don't want you to stay, so I'm not going to invite you to tea. I'm not going to invite you for dinner, but I'm glad you've come to visit, and here's the back door, and out you go, so they can come in and they can leave. We don't have to, as I said already, serve them dinner. We don't have to set up a campfire and, share the kind of emotion with them. But we can recognize that we need to let them visit. Keeping them stuffed down, keeping them at the back, keeping them at bay doesn't work, because it means that we can never have that being time without having the peace that goes with that being time, if we are unwilling to let these painful feelings, painful memories visit us, because we can make peace with them when they visit. You can talk to them, you can see them, you can feel them, you can let that go. I was visited by a painful emotion yesterday when I was talking about something to do with, my father-in-law being older now, he's in his 90s, and talking about the fact that when I came to Canada the first time round, when I was in my early 20s, my grandmother, who had said, I'll not see another Christmas, this will be my last Christmas, every Christmas for years, said to me before I left that she wouldn't see me again. And I thought, oh yeah, you say that every Christmas. But actually within 6 months of me being in Canada, she was gone and I never did see her again. And I was talking about something else, but that came up for me was that, wow, I didn't get to see her again. And sometimes I would stuff that back down, or the old me would have stuffed that back down and just pretended it didn't exist. But I allowed it to surface. I allowed my husband to see it surface. He made me stand up, gave me a huge hug. He said, "Where did it come from?" I said, "It was just that memory. It was just coming to visit." So we do have this. So I cried a little bit and I acknowledged that painful feeling that maybe I haven't really acknowledged before, and I let it go. So anyway, I invite you to spend some time in the wildflowers being today. My 5 minutes are up. Bye now. Bye.